of days. Let me go to the phones. Let me go to Lexington, Kentucky, and Robert. Hello, Robert. You're on the Glenn Beck program.
Yes, sir. Me and my wife had a long discussion we've been having for the last 6 months, and we had that last night. We're a small chemical manufacturer that have been falling under enormous regulations for the last 4 years. You can't even comprehend the regulations. We've had to lay off multiple employees to keep the overhead down. And after last night, I looked at her and said, I'm working 70 to 90 hours a week just to stay afloat now and keep people employed.
Mm-hmm.
I finally understand what the book Atlas Shrugged meant. I finally got it last night because you know what? I made the decision that we actually announced it to our employees this morning that we're looking at a 3-month shutdown. We're not financially where we have to. I'm just done. I am not going to have a heart attack or a stroke working 90 hours a week to give every dime, because we just got a lot of our tax bills in. Everything pretty much we made this year we're giving back. And, it gets to a place, and you have to understand this, Glenn. I'm a United States veteran. I served this country. I grew up I'm only 52 years old. I grew up in a time where a little small town that I watched the flag go by and sat in the back of cars and, laughed with my friends when we watched the fireworks on the 4th of July. And I told my daughter last night, this is not my country. And it's almost like watching a parent that's been suffering a long time with an illness die. When it finally happens, there's almost a sense of relief that you knew you did all you could, but it's time to let him go. And last night I looked at my wife and I said, you know what? She's dead.
Okay, Robert.
It's time to let her go.
Robert, let me change your perspective here just a little bit. First of all, I understand exactly how you feel, and may I suggest strongly move to Texas. Move where people are like-minded and the government of the state is going to stand by the Constitution. Second thing, your country, don't confuse your country with your Constitution. What is our country? What is the Union? The Union is the Constitution. That's what it is. And the country may change shape. It has changed shape since the beginning. It started out as 13 colonies. And, and then we started with this colonialist expansion. Damn those white people. And now we have land that we purchased all around the world. Okay, cool. You know what? That may expand or contract. I don't know. But we are not a collection of states, and we're not a map. That's not what we are. We're a collection of ideas that are enshrined in the Constitution. You can give up on your country, not on your Constitution. You can say, I don't recognize my country anymore. I don't recognize half of my countrymen, because I feel the same way. I do. But may I invite you to think of the country. Honestly, I'm thinking of a couple of friends of mine who were in a plane crash, and they were horribly, horribly disfigured and burned. And I am such a surface man. I really am. I see in the mirror, and I know what I look like, and I know what my wife looks like. And if my wife and I were horribly disfigured in a fire, I don't know. I would pray to God I would be like my friends who their relationship has deepened because they are not the surface. That's not who they are. The essence of who they are is their principles and their values and their spirit. And that spirit is not out. That spirit is... The flame may have dimmed, but it is because so many are asleep. But the ember is still strong. The coal still burns in half of this country. Remember, this country was founded with about 30%, only about 30% of the people that lived here actually believed in the things and said, yeah, I want the revolution. I want Declaration of Independence. That Bill of Rights sounds pretty good. About 30%. That was it. The rest, 30%, was on the other side. And what was left, they were neutral. Not a lot has changed. So your country hasn't died. Your Constitution is what is worth saving. And that is what we have to concentrate on. But, Robert, I understand what you're feeling with your business. I feel the same way. And I'm in exactly the same situation that you're in. And I know it's really, really, really tough. But it is the entrepreneur. And you find Galt's Gulch. You find it because it exists. And even if I have to build the damn place myself here in Texas, I will. But Galt's Gulch has got to exist. There has got to be a place where entrepreneurs can come and dream and build and do. And I've found it in Texas. Come join me. Let's go to Marie.